What's up, guys? J.R. Riemann back again, coming to you from home, where I just got a little special delivery that I'm really excited about. It's the Volatility Torque, which is the Pearl version of the Volatility. And you all saw how much I like the Volatility, the solid version, how much it hooked, what the cool things that I was able to do with it. So now we have the Pearl version. And I don't do a ton of the layout videos because they're kind of boring, but this one I'm super excited about, so I kind of want to talk through the layout a little bit and some of the things that I learned in Angola here in a minute. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Jayhawk with their new, I guess it's not that new, but it's their new product that they were able to send us over a board box. So now I can use this board box over at, it's got the suction cups on the bottom, so that way it stays still on the ball return on the cap. But they sent me over a board box, that way I can use these during the reviews, so you guys can see exactly what I'm hitting without like slowing it down and trying to see, did he actually hit what he's looking at, you know, stuff like that. And you'll be able to keep me to my word. If I say I'm looking at a specific spot and I'm trying to hit this part of the lane, you'll be able to see it'll pop up on this bad boy and show you exactly what board I hit. And I've got two of them. We've got one at New Glass Bowl. Keith's going to let me use that one, and then I just got this one in the mail. So we're going to set it up at the arrows and down at the break point at the end of the pattern, so we can kind of talk you through exactly where the ball is supposed to go, maybe give you a little bit more information while we do this. But these are available at BowlerX.com, so make sure to head over to BowlerX.com. There's a link in the description, and you can get your board box. They're actually a little bit cheaper than what you can get them straight through Jayhawk from. Shh, don't let anybody know I told you that, but you can actually get them a little bit cheaper. It's not a cheap product by any means, but it's such a good tool to help you learn, to help you be able to see if you're actually hitting what you're looking at. It's perfect for training, so make sure to head over to BowlerX.com, get yours today. But we're today going to actually lay out this Volatility. This thing is what we're here for, and I am so I'm gonna use that word that the kids use. I'm so stoked over this thing. It looks pretty. It's got that green little teal look to it with the blue and the silver. Oh, I'm so excited for this thing. But so I got to figure out what I want to do with this thing, and the numbers actually show it should be the same as the Volatility, I think, because it is the same core. It's an asymmetric core, 1500 polished out of the box. And it comes as, it's RG249050. So if we build our arsenal based on that, we do the build arsenal based on the numbers that I showed you before. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to go watch it. I've kind of updated it a little bit, or at least I haven't added it to the video, but the update based on if you change the surfaces a little bit. Anybody that's gone to any of my clinics over the last couple of weeks, I have another clinic in Toledo, Ohio this Saturday from 1 to 4. If you want to come, walk-ins are welcome, but otherwise get a hold of me and let me know you're going to come. It's $80 per student. It's a 3-hour class where we actually talk about layouts. We talk about building an arsenal. We talk about a lot of the different ball dynamics and things through there, along with the mental game and some other stuff. So, and then we take it out on the lanes and we learn a lot of the stuff and do some coaching on the lanes as well. So if you want to sign up for that, make sure to do that. But as far as building an arsenal, this is 249, and then we subtract the differential, which is 050, which gives us a total number of 199. And then we actually determine what we're going to do based on the cover. If it's a solid, we subtract 6. If it's a hybrid, we subtract 3. And if it's a pearl, we add 6. So technically, we would add 6 to this. So that would make it a 205. Now, on the spectrum that I show you in the numbers, anything in the 200s and above, you start getting into 210s, it's generally the weaker bowling balls. You're in anywhere 200 to about 208 is that mid-range. It's a little bit cleaner, a little bit stronger down lane. So this is going to be that, that mid-range, really going to be clean and pop down lane, at least according to the core numbers it should, and with a pearlized cover. So let's see exactly what we get out of this thing when we get it on the lanes. But I kind of want to do something. I've been shying away. Anybody that knows me with layouts knows I shy away from trying to do too small of changes, because I don't think, like, I don't see a difference between like a 4-inch and a 4.5-inch pin. Like, I have to go either like a 3 3/8 or I have to go like a 5-inch pin. Like, there's no in between. A lot of the in between is basically the same thing. So like that, my standard layout is that 4.5 by that 45 by 4.5 by 45, and that's just to simply let you see a standard, typical, almost max flare layout. I know 4.5 is, you know, still 3/4 of an inch away from max flare, but for me, because I'm so rolly, I'm so forward with my hand, it basically gives you the illusion of, or it gives you that look of, you know, that same type of a reaction. So if every time I try to lay something out that's at like 3 3/8 or 3 3/4 or whatever max flare is, it flares the entire ball and comes back around and hits the fingers or something, especially with an asymmetric ball. So I tend to stay way away from that. And on most asymmetrical balls, I actually go with the longer pin. I go with at least a 5-inch pin, and I think that's what I'm going to do here today. So I'm going to use a red, actually a red wet erase marker, just so I can try to make the lines a little bit more visible than normal. But maybe we'll walk you through doing a dual angle layout while we're at it. So you can see the line there. Actually, it makes it a little bit easier to see. Yellow pencil probably would make it easier. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't have any yellow pencils at my house, so I'm using a red dry erase marker here. So we're going to go with that first number. Being a pearl asim, I need to get this ball down lane. I don't want the core to take over too quick, so I'm going to go with like a 70 degrees on that first angle. Draw that straight line through there. And I'm going to go I'm just going to go straight 5 inches with this. So it's going to be 5 inches. This should put it up right around just above my middle finger. And then we're going to go, we need to go, I want to go somewhat strong down lane. So let's do the standard 45 that I normally do. Give that strength. And draw that straight line through my positive axis down. Now I am 4 3/4 over by a 1 inch up. So I have to go, this is technically my positive axis right here. So you can see that circle. I need to actually draw this down. So 1 inch down is where my center line is going to start. So now I start that there and I bring it all the way over 4 3/4 and draw my center line. Oh, that line is not very good. I didn't do it very well at all. So we're going to do that over again. There we go. And then I drew my little mark, center this up, line it up, make that go straight up and down. And that's actually, I forgot my PAP changed a little bit. Normally 4.5 inches puts it directly above my finger, but because, or above my bridge, but because my positive axis has changed from that break, I'm actually 4 3/4 inch over instead of 4.5 inches over. So now a lot of my, those 5.5 inch layouts are actually about like, you know, 5 1/4 instead, or 5 inches basically. So let's, so that's going to put the fingers just under, I mean, it's a little bit above, about above the bridge, but it's going to put it just like this here. Pin's going to be just above the fingers, just above the bridge, just left of the bridge. The CG is going to be, basically doesn't matter anyway, but the mass bias is going to be below to the right of the thumb. So we should be able to see a nice, clean, strong reaction down lane. This should be a great ball that I'll be able to use on some longer patterns that give me a little bit of volume in the middle of the lane. It'll be perfect for the house pattern at New Glass Bowl because it's a longer pattern with a lot of volume in the middle of the lane. So I should see some good ball reaction out of this thing. So we're going to take this out on that 44-foot league pattern that New Glass Bowl has at Shopmakers Pro Shop. But first, I got to go put some holes in this thing. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow or Thursday. You'll see the video coming up here this week at some point. So pay attention to that. Again, make sure to head over to BowlerX.com, get yourself a board box. And if you want a volatility torque, before you even see how it rolls, I'm going to put a link in the description for you to head over to BowlerX.com and you can get yours ordered today. I know they're probably still doing the mystery box as well. You get 2 bowling balls, at random. You don't even know what they are, but you can go check it out. It's listed at BowlerX.com. You'll be able to see it. You get it like a chamois and a cup holder and all this other a ball cup holder. And you get all kinds of cool stuff with it, and it's like super cheap. I know they did the one for like 99 bucks. I'm not going to tell you a price because I don't even know the price is. So just go to the link in the description and check it out for yourself. But otherwise, I'm out of here. Make sure to head over there, get all the stuff that you need, and I will see you guys in a couple of days for the review of this bad boy. Take care.